Hey guys, Multiclass Gamer here. Welcome back to more Battle for Bikini Bottom. Wait, we're back to recording this? What kind of sorcery is this? What kind of sorcery is that? How is this? How am I doing this? Apparently I'm destroying an ice fruit, or freezy fruit, by just not even being next to it. What the hell? That's a great way to start. Oh my god. It's been a while since I played this. Well, not really, because like, I had to play all the way back up to where I was. We just found the fourth camper, and we're actually, jeez, I have way too much to talk about, and that's what happens when you go on hiatus. You have a lot to talk about once you come back, but like you don't know how to, structure your sentences because you don't know what order to talk about things. So you just, last time we left off. Last time we left off, Patrick is in the kelp forest, the kelp swamp more specifically, and we need to bring 3 stone tikis back to where Mr. Krabs is. Apparently Mr. Krabs can figure out how to, like, his brain, in his own words, his brain couldn't figure out how to pick up stone tikis and take them over here. I think what he actually meant though is like he couldn't figure out like how to get them across the water and whatnot. If that's the case, I can understand. But yeah, I have way too much trouble. Wait, is it gonna happen here? No, not here. Okay, so first, maybe it's just a bug with the freeze fruit or something. I don't know. I usually use a throw fruit to, I usually stack a throw fruit to get my way up here. But anyways, yeah, it's been, the last time I recorded this game was 6 months ago, November 8th, and today is May 7th, 2020. So the last time I recorded this game was November 8th, 2019. And, oh crap. That's not how you do it. I know I do it like this, like, I know it's how I do it, and I know you need to get up here because there's, like, stuff up there that you can't get to normally, so you're gonna want to go up here, otherwise you're gonna have to backtrack later, you're gonna have to fat track, Okay. Get fat track, because of Patrick. Alright, so anyways, yeah, too much to talk about, and anyways, so the first thing you probably notice is that I'm using a different mic now. My voice probably sounds a little different because I'm using a new mic. I actually got this microphone, like a new microphone, on, like, was it on? No, it was like just after Black Friday. Because, so the microphone that I'm using, this new microphone, is a Yeti Nano. It's worth $100. We sell it at Walmart. But I managed to I got a good discount because I used it for my Black Friday shopping. Basically, as a retail worker, I have to work on Black Friday and Thanksgiving. So, but what I get for doing that is I get a 15% discount off my normal 10% employee discount. So I got this. I used it for this new microphone. I spent like $75 on a $100 microphone, basically. So that's what I chose to use my extra money for. There's that's our bungee hook for this level. There's a 5th camper for this level. It's a fish with no neck, so instead he's forced to look up, Like seriously, like this poor guy, like he has to look up all the time. Like that's gotta suck. I feel for you, dude, I feel for you. Or her. Could be her. But a her can be a dude too, you never know. So yeah, we got stock up there, and we also press that button up there, so yeah, let's activate the bungee hook for this level. And the bungee hook for this level is probably the least, the least useful bungee hook in the entire game, because it does not lead to a sock. It doesn't lead to, like, all you get for doing it is shiny objects. That's really all there's to get with it. So there's no reason to backtrack to it with SpongeBob. But what we are going to do here is we're going to kill this ARF right here. It's going to be so annoying! We're going to go around here. You're going to want to take a detour around here because this will lead you to another one of Patrick's socks. Patrick sucks. No, I'm kidding. Patrick doesn't suck. Most of the time he doesn't. So yeah, I got the new microphone. I hope you guys like it. Basically, I was getting sick of hearing my voice, the HyperX. I feel like it just doesn't sound that good. I don't know about you guys. Like, I don't really get a lot of feedback on the microphones I use. I change them like every now and then. I don't really get a lot of feedback on them. People don't really tell me like if they're good or if they don't like it or whatever. So I just kind of change it sometimes, just just change things up a bit because I get sick of hearing, because I have to listen to my voice like whenever I edit these videos, and I just get sick of hearing, my voice in the same microphone all the time. So I change it up sometimes. And this HyperX headphone was the last microphone that I used. I've been using it since 2017 actually. The first time, I first used it for my Metroid Prime 3 and SpongeBob movie LPs, in case you're wondering. And I've been using it since then, so I decided it's time to change things up a bit. It's been a few years. So this will be the mic I'll be using for probably the next few years, unless people say it sucks and they want me to get a different one. So there's the second Stone Tiki, and the third one is over here, as I probably pointed out in the original episode. Because, like I said, this is my first time recording the game in 6 months. I already said this like several times by now. But yeah, the last episode was recorded back then. But the thing is, there were, I did actually originally record this episode, but those were failed recordings. Anyways, now we complete this puzzle. Let's talk to Mr. Krabs real quick before I finish my story.
Well done, son. Next time I need to round up customers for the Krusty Krab, I'll give you a call.
Why would the customers want to be made round?
You're a strange one, you are, Patrick.
You're not even going to answer my question, Mr. Krabs? Why would the customers want to be made round like you? I'm kidding. I mean, are you Mr. Krabs? I'm pretty sure you're still an imposter Krabs. I'm just saying. Okay, so anyways, get ourselves a golden spatula. Actually, we're gonna want to switch to SpongeBob before we head into the caves real quick. Hey, 75 golden spatulas. That's the amount of dollars I spent on this microphone. Hey. Okay. And also, 75 golden spatulas means that we now have the minimum amount to complete the game. So that's all well and good. So if you're playing along with me and you don't care about getting all 100 golden spatulas, you can just go ahead and go fight the final boss now if you want to. Anyways, Kelp Caves, here we come.
Hey kid, I could really use your help if you had some time to spare.
Sure, Barnacle Boy, what do you need?
I'm trying to recover my lost energy crystals that power my new secret superhero power. It seems the robots have found my supply and have hidden them in this cave.
Secret superhero power? Oh, what's it do? What's it do? What's it do?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a secret, would it? Just trust me, it's worth finding these crystals. I'd go searching myself, but my bunions are acting up today.
Well, then you rest those super bones of yours. I'll get searching for these crystals.
Oh, bunions. Ugh, gross. I once thought I was getting bunions, but it turns out that was actually because I was just putting, basically, because, I don't know, what kind of, if I have, flat feet or something like that. But, basically, at a certain point a few years ago, my big toes were starting to get numb, actually. And I eventually went to see a foot doctor because I was worried about that. And it turns out it was because, the shoes I was wearing, I was wearing very cheap shoes at the time. Cheap Walmart shoes. And apparently they weren't supporting my feet properly, so I was putting, a lot of, extra pressure on my big toes, and that caused them to go numb, basically. And they still kind of are. I guess that's just a long-term side effect or something like that. But I thought it was something worse, but okay. So let me explain the Kelp Caves real quick, because it's, I mean, is there really any point to? People know this game so much. This game is such a hot topic lately because of another thing I'm going to talk about once I get done with the story. But anyways, so I went to the foot doctor, and they got me orthopedics basically. And I've been wearing those orthopedics since then. But I guess, I don't know, the problem's just kind of either it got resolved or I just got used to it, used to my big toes being numb. I guess they're just permanently or something like that. So yeah, we got 5 there's wait, is it 4? I think it's 5 total energy crystals that we need to find. And oh, I don't want to do that. Why did I do that? I'm so used to doing that actually, because the thing is, there's 3 stone tikis in the Kelp Caves, just like there are in the swamp. And you're going to have multiple stone tiki pedestals you're going to have to use. The thing is, you're going to have to switch to SpongeBob to take care of the switches up there. Well, not the switch, but there's a pressure plate that you have to use a cruise bubble on so you can get that button. But the whole gimmick of the Kelp Caves is that you have to switch between SpongeBob and Patrick over and over again to get through the caves. But the way I'm going to do it is way that allows you to get through the caves with minimal switching, basically. So we're gonna go as far ahead as we can in SpongeBob real quick before we switch back to Patrick. Before we do, I'm gonna go ahead and reset the stone tiki, because that way I can easily access it for whatever I need for next. Yes, we don't have to go searching for another one. So like right here, I would normally switch to Patrick and immediately find out what this pedestal does, but instead what I'm gonna do is go straight to this pressure plate right here, SpongeBob, and I'm going to do this, where there's another button that you can get the cruise bubble with. And I see there, are you buzzed bot? I should just call them buzzed bots. You know, these are the bots that drink beer, so they're buzzed. Can you tell I'm trying to be funny? Okay, so yeah, I can't tell if I have like flat feet or if it's like a arch or something like that. I think my feet are just flat or something like that. And that might be my issue. And so because of that, I was putting way too much pressure on my. Wait, did I open the? Dude, you opened the gate. You gotta see what had the gate first before you switch back to Patrick. So much for my plans, you know. But the thing is, like, I'm trying to play this and also trying to tell stories and stuff, and you know. I should probably explain like why I was gone for so long, but the thing is, I think I already like laid that out, like in the.
Time for a little sleepy.
I mean, like there was other stuff going on at the time, like the whole Kappa thing. Like I'm not gonna talk too much about it, and that's actually part of the reason why this episode was originally recorded, but was a failed recording. It's because I spent the entire episode trying to explain like how I was gonna go about, you know, like this whole Kappa thing, and the commentary was just a jumbled up mess. You know, maybe it's not much better now, but it was a jumbled up total mess. So I just decided not to keep the episode because of that. I had to replay the entire game up to this point before recording this episode. So that's why I have but haven't played the game recently in at the same time. So I don't know. But basically, the main thing is that what sort of the catalyst for this particular hiatus was that I got sick, basically. I got sick, and so because I couldn't record, and once I got better, I tried to record prematurely, I guess, before I got fully better, so my throat was still, like, effed up, and would not, you know, wouldn't do it properly. Hey, there's a last camper right there. Okay. Okay, so we've done as much as we can as SpongeBob. Now we need to do everything else as Patrick. We should only have to switch back to Patrick. Like, this should be the last time we're switching back to Patrick, and then after that we're all fine and dandy to finish the rest with SpongeBob. But we got a lot of work to do with Stone Tiki before we finish off the Kelp Caves here, so let's do it. So yeah, I got sick in the middle of November, and then after I got better, I attempted to record a few times, like with DK64 and Battle for Bikini Bomb. And, you know, one of the recordings Battle for Bikini Bomb I did was the, you know, the sick one. Or was it the sick one? No, not the sick one, the Kappa one. Yeah, where I was trying to talk about Kappa while going through this cave. So yeah, that didn't pan out, and I tried to do DK64, and I also had to fail recording there. But thankfully, with DK64, I'm only 4 episodes into that LP, so it's not going to take me that long to play back up to where I was in that game in particular. But since we got this crystal, we can now take the stone tiki and put it somewhere else. We don't need to stay on this pedestal anymore. So there's that. So that's why it's good to just take the earlier stone tikis and use them for whatever you need to in later areas of the Kelp Caves. Did I get rid of this guy? I don't think I got rid of this guy. The stupid Monsoon character. I haven't gotten rid of him yet, so I should have gotten rid of his SpongeBob here. Also be very careful in going up these steps with the stone tiki. It's very easy for it to get stuck. So be very, 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 very careful with that. So yeah, in addition to after I got sick and after I got better and everything, there was other issues too. In particular with this Let's Play, it was more so with this LP, but I think let's just say I anticipated this LP to get a little more views than it did, basically. Like that was another part of the issue. Like that, I think that's what kept me from going back to it all this time, is because like the LP wasn't getting as much views as as much views as it should, or shut up, dude. just less than I anticipated, because this game is, if you guys don't know, this game's kind of a hot topic right now because of the HD remaster coming out soon. And so because of that, I guess I had too high expectations for it to get views, but I shouldn't do that. Because, again, my LPs are subpar, so expecting them to get a lot of views is just not realistic. So, it's but because I had my expectations so high, that resulted in me just losing motivation, like totally losing motivation. And because I had no motivation, I was like, what's the point of recording? What's the point of putting up the episodes? Nobody's gonna watch them, so. But I should have at least taken into account the people who are watching them, even if it's not a lot of people, you know. I still gotta show care for the people. Still gotta show care for the people who come to watch me, regardless, even if it's only a few people. So that's the mindset I should have had, but I didn't have at the time. You know, I was like, screw this. You know, my LPs just aren't good enough. Not a lot of people are gonna watch them. And that's what it comes down to a lot of times with these hiatuses. Like, a lot of the times it's just because I just lose motivation because they're not good enough. You know, nobody wants to watch them. And I did get suggestions like in the comments about that. Like, in particular, people want me to tell more stories, like about my personal life and stuff like that. You know, like NCS does, which makes sense. You know, that's the mindset I've had for the longest time. You know, doing these LPs is that I'm trying to tell stories just like NCS does. But you don't want to be too much like NCS, but at the same time, like, well, obviously my story's gonna be different than his, but still, like, it's just another guy trying to tell stories to make his LPs interesting, you know? Why did I not kill this Montu guy? Why did I do it? Ah! Well, there's new meaning for having your head in the clouds. Okay, what am I doing? I need to get third stone tiki, that's why. Okay, where is it at? Where's that third stone tiki? Oh wait, it's by the end, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's by the exit. So we're almost done with the Kelp Caves here, and I think that'll be probably the end of the episode at that point. So I didn't get around explaining that much, but still I got around to some stuff. But yeah, anyways, you get the gist of it. That's the majority of the reason why. It's just because of the lack of motivation from the lack of views. With DK64, I think it's not so much that, because I went into DK64 expecting it to get 0 views, so that wasn't the issue with that game. With that game, it's just I tried to record it, but the recording session just didn't go well, so it's like, oh, what's the point? I'm not going to have any good recording sessions anymore because I'm still sick, you know, blah. There's one left. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's at the, I know where it is. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's why I bring the third tiki over here, because you need to press this one down. But anyways, that's all Patrick has to do. So the rest of the work is to SpongeBob. You know, to SquarePants. Why do I say that? I say that to my friends a lot when I say, let's watch some SpongeBob. I say, let's go watch some SquarePants. I actually look up Spingle. Apparently Spingle is actually like a shoe brand from Japan. Like, I looked it up to see if it's like a dirty word or something. And apparently it's not. I don't even know where I came up with it. It's like, I think it's from a YTP or something like that. Because, like, whenever they do YTPs to SpongeBob, they often call them different names, like Spingebill. I think actually that's a nasty word, though. Like, they usually do, like, and there's Spinge Binge, too. I think those are supposed to be naughty words, so I probably shouldn't be saying those, but still. Like, that's what they do is in these YTPs. But I don't think that any of them ever called Spingle Blabs. I don't know where that came from. I have no idea. Anyways, that's the last crystal, so we got all 5 of those. We can get the spatula from Barnacle Boy. But you don't want to forget about this, because we want to get the heck out of these caves. Hey, oh, there's the cave. There's that last button. That last butt on. Doo, doo. Sorry, I was trying to imitate the sound that the cruise bubble makes. Anyways. So that's what I'm going to try to do from now on. I'm going to try and tell more stories, because that's the only feedback I got from people who, you know, commented. Is like, I should tell more stories. So I'll try doing that from now on. You know, I'll try to talk about less about the gameplay, because that's not very interesting. I don't know. Anyways, one last thing before we go. One last thing. Gotta go talk to Barnacle Butt. Barnacle Boy. Barnacle Man! Okay, shut up. So Barnacle Boy is, right over here. What's really cool is that the cave is basically like a circle, so like it loops all the way back to the entrance.
I think I found all your crystals. Now I can see your secret superpower.
Is it meth? Oh, it's crystal meth. Now it all makes sense. It's crystal meth. That's why he needs crystals.
All
Shut
right,
up.
stand back. Oh boy. There.
What happened?
I gained the power to trim my nose hairs at super speed.
Incredible.
Yeah, I guess so. Well then, I need to return to the Mermalair and get back to work. But here, take this golden spatula and go away.
Of course, Barnacle Boy. I'm always happy to lend my services to my favorite superhero. If you ever run into trouble again, let me know.
Yeah, sure, kid. Thanks. And goodbye.
Well then, I'll just take my spatula and go. Speaking of going, I have to go, guys. This has been episode... What episode is this? It's like 20-something? Maybe it's episode 20. I think it's... So, anyways, yes, I basically... For those of you who are wondering, yes, I had episodes 9 through 19, was there? I don't even know what episode I'm on. Actually, I'm literally bringing it up on my hard drive real quick. Like what episode this is. So I had episodes 9 through 16 stay on my computer for several months. Like I didn't even, like I had all these episodes recorded, I didn't even put them up because the whole lost motivation thing. Like I had those 10-year anniversary videos coming out and stuff like that. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time for some more Battle for Geek Bomb. So for now, the priority is I'm going to record the rest of this LP and get this out to you guys as quickly as possible. Basically, with Rehydrate coming out soon, I basically have a fire under my ass, so I need to get this LP out. That's part of the reason why I'm trying to get back to this right now. It's just like they announced it. So, all right, we'll talk more about that next episode. Bye, guys. Later.